Hello, everyone. It's that time again. Time for another edition of This is Commentary with Ozzy Rose. Hello, everyone. I'm Ozzy. I hope everyone's having a blessed day today. As y'all know, I never have a topic until when I get ready to shoot this commentary segment. The topic for today it's a long one: stabbing someone in the back. I can't speak for the nation because I don't know there. I can only speak for here in Northeast Arkansas that I've noticed really the last 5 to 6 years. And it's not everybody here either. Uh, but someone would rather stab someone in the back in this part of the country when that person hasn't done anything to them either, just to get a laugh or get their rocks off. They know that they've really done something terrible to somebody. And that's wrong. I've never been that way in my entire life. I don't know why it has gotten that way here. And I'm not really speaking so much from personal experience. I mean, I've had a little bit of that. But, I mean, I've noticed the last 5 or 6 years here, it's really gotten that bad. I would say out of the 100% of the people here in Northeast Arkansas, about 70% is that way. I don't know what's changed here, what's made people that way. I've always believed in the motto, treat people the way that you would like to be treated, and I will always be that way. I've never in my entire life ever stabbed someone in the back. Even if someone stabbed me in the back, I didn't turn around and stab them in the back, and I didn't, and I won't. Two wrongs don't make a right either. I've always kind of believed in that motto. I know everybody don't see things the way I do, and I understand that. We're all different, and I don't expect everybody to either. Thank God. But I mean, it wouldn't hurt to be a little bit like me. I think a lot of people are a little bit like me, and I'm a little bit like everybody else. I'm not perfect by no means. I've had a few stab me in the back, not so much on the men's side, I could say. Especially of late. I've had a few as far as women go. Really two women. So I guess I should clarify that I won't mention their names to protect their privacy. But I've had two that's kind of stabbed me in the back really good. But this is how I am. It's one thing if you stab me in the back. You won't like the reaction that I'll give you. I guarantee you that. But at the same time, to be a Christian man, I have to forgive. And of course, I forgave them too. I have to be a Christian man. But I won't forget about it, ever. And I would tell anybody out there, if you stab someone in the back, especially when that person hasn't done anything to you, you're the lowest really of the low. I'll give you another example. You take someone that is less fortunate than you, and I'm not talking about myself either. I'm talking about people like your homeless that have no income coming in, that has no place to get their mail, worrying day and night how they're going to make it, how they're going to eat, and you stab them in the back, that is the lowest of the low. I'm just trying to give you an example, and I would say, especially when someone hasn't done anything to you. I don't know why people in Northeast Arkansas, the 70 to 75% that I'm talking about, have been that way. I don't know. I don't know what's caused it. And I hope it's not this way across the nation, but I can't speak for the nation. I can't even speak for Southeast Missouri. I can't even speak for West Tennessee or Northwest Mississippi because I haven't been in them areas. They're in the Mid-South here. But I can't speak for those areas. I can only speak for where I know I've been. I can honestly say I've not had much in the way of men stab me in the back the last 5 or 6 years. It's just been, a couple of women, and it's only been a couple. But people don't like my reaction. I am a nice man. I've always been a nice man, always, and I always will be. But when you do something like that to me, you don't like the reaction, but you get what you ask for. So I hope this is not going on across the nation because it shows me around here where we're heading to, and it's not a good place, But I would tell anybody out there, especially like to the people that are so homeless that they're worried day and night how they're going to eat. They're worried day and night where they're going to sleep. You know, and you do someone like that way, I will tell you what will happen to you. The Lord will not cause something to happen to you. He will allow something to happen to you. Because when you do that to someone that's more or less fortunate than you, that's pretty bad. It's one thing if you don't want to help someone like that. That's one thing. But don't try to hurt them, and that's what I would tell anybody. And I would tell anybody this: be nice at least and until someone has given you a reason not to. Then don't stab them in the back, but tell them what you think, but try to watch how you act in front of others if you can. My whole entire life, I'm 58. My whole entire life, I did not see this. Of course, there was people that stabbed one another in the back my entire life, of course. But it ain't like on steroids like it is now here in Northeast Arkansas. But it's not everybody here. Don't get me wrong, people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying out of the 100% of the people in Northeast Arkansas, 70% of them do that or have done that, and so, I hope that it changes for the better, that this starts to go away, but I don't see that. I see even a more worse pattern in the future. And I hope I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, I will admit it, of course, but there's an old saying, too, that goes like this: two wrongs don't make a right. Even if someone has done something to you, it doesn't mean you have to turn around and get rocked up with them and ignorant and just stab them so bad in the back. I'm not like that. Don't get me wrong. The two ladies that kind of stabbed me in the back a little bit, I didn't do nothing back to them like that. And I wouldn't, because that's wrong. That's saying like two wrongs don't make a right. And it doesn't, So I would tell anybody out there, please be good, because being good is a great thing. Stabbing someone in the back is not a good thing. It's a terrible thing. Even if someone has done something to you, don't get so low of the low that you're just going to stab them in the back. Now, I do pray for people like this. I pray that the good Lord works on their heart and changes them, and I do. And I hope that it does happen, that nobody really stabs one another in the back. The two ladies that have kind of done me that way, I pretty much have said kind of what I thought, but I mean, I did it with reason. I didn't do it with ignorancy or stupidity, and so, that old saying goes, fight fire with fire. I don't believe that so much. Fight fire with logic, like I have, and you pray for them and you forgive them. Of course I did. I prayed for them and I forgave them, Have I had worse done to me in life? Well, of course. The two ladies that done what they done to me wasn't as bad as what some others have done to me in life. And that's true, and it is. I've always been a people person. I always will be a people person. And even if you do something to me, I might tell you what I think, but I'm not going to stab you in the back, And I would just say, if this is going on across the nation, I hope that it reverses. I hope it reverses here in Northeast Arkansas, because I know people are like me. We have a good side and we have a bad side. It's better to be good than to be bad. At least I believe anyways. That's just my belief, But treat others like you want to be treated. Don't stab them in the back, please. But anyways, that's going to about wrap it up for this commentary segment for this Saturday, sunny day. We'll be glad when all this melts off, like all of you. But anyways, until tomorrow's commentary segment, which is called This is Commentary with Ozzy Rose, I hope everyone has a blessed day and a blessed night. Good afternoon. God bless you all. We'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody. Like fringe